With Nigel Farage expected to make a political comeback, a leading pollster has said that Britain wants him to strike a deal with Suella Braverman. A Nigel Farage alliance with darling of the Tory right Suella Braverman is what the country is crying out for, a leading pollster has revealed. Matthew Goodwin, professor of politics at Rutherford College, University of Kent, has said that a realignment on the right could be an electoral winner. Last year, after Boris Johnson resigned, Farage endorsed Braverman to be the next Tory leader in a contest eventually won by Liz Truss. Professor Goodwin said, "The interesting thing about British politics right now is there is a constellation of people that potentially could come together. You've got the disillusioned former cabinet ministers like Suella Braverman, you've got the 2019 MPs who are going to lose their seats next year who are going to be looking for something to do, and you've got Nigel Farage who is potentially building his brand and becoming a national figure again. And you've got a constellation of issues that play remarkably well to that kind of movement. People want to talk about migration, borders, the woke, law and order Hamas supporters in Britain. So potentially there is something there that could be interesting, that could be significant. Politically 2024 is going to be enormous, but I think it might also potentially see another twist and turn in British politics. We might see the rise of something that is once again railing against the big parties." Goodwin was speaking to bettingsites.co.uk about what people should be looking out for as UK politics hits a turbulent period. Friends of Mr. Farage, including Reform UK leader Richard Tice, have said they believe Farage is ready to make a comeback into the front line of British politics following his stint in the jungle with I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here. The former Brexit Party leader turned GB News host came out and hinted that in the right circumstances, he would be willing to rejoin the Tories but not under Rishi Sunak's lead. Meanwhile, Mr. Sunak is increasingly looking like he will face a confidence vote from Tory MPs as his Rwanda bill to get deportation flights off the ground is heavily criticised by the right and left of his party. But a return to politics by Farage, according to Goodwin, would be a game changer. He said that the stars have aligned for the ex-UKIP leader. Goodwin said, "I know Nigel very well and I said consistently that he was going to do a lot better on this show than people think. He is much more personable in real life. I think many of the portrayals of Farage in public don't really reflect the real Farage. He's already big on things like TikTok, he's already quite well known among Generation Z. There is a unique opportunity here for Farage to come out to say, okay, you've seen me in real life. You see what I'm like now. I want to continue this journey and start something new." He added, "The wood pile is there and it's covered in gasoline. The question is who's going to drop the match. That's where we are in the I think everybody is genuinely utterly fed up with what has happened to the country, not just economically but politically, culturally. We no longer know who we are, we're no longer proud of who we are. We are, I think, lost and looking for somebody or something to project that sense of belief, to give the country a compelling vision, a uniting vision that speaks to the majority, the forgotten majority. And whoever gets there first is going to find themselves being catapulted into the forefront of British politics."